Hello. I I am extremely upset because I didn't record for like almost an hour, and I'm going to do this now, which works in my favor because I have a lot of anger to work out, mostly entirely no, actually it's kind of my PS4's fault because I pressed the fucking buttons. I pressed the record button, but it decided not to work. So I did all that shit for no reason. You missed all the cuteness of Talkit. I'll explain it when I get there. For now, it's time for a manly man's journey. This DLC explains what he was doing while he was gone. I really feel like I should have just asked. Oh, no, never mind. Fuck it, who cares? After suffering a humble defeat at the hands of Ravis, Gladiolus embarks on a journey of self-discovery. His destination? The Tempering Grounds, where he seeks to undertake the tale of body and mind that has heretofore afforded but a soul survivor. Isn't everybody be dying? Everyone who's taken this test has died. I was gonna say test of fate, but fuck it. At the moment, I have no reference that would be like test of fate. Oh, this loading screen is taking a while. Do I want to? Because that'll just make everything easier. Fuck it. No. That's not true. For the sake of these, no. I'll do it clean. As much as I hate everything, to do it clean.
I'm stuffed. My compliments to the chef.
My pleasure. Did you enjoy your time with the Marshal?
Mm-hmm.
So, what's that thing on your face?
This?
Yeah, X marks the spot.
That's just a scratch. The other guy got off a lot worse.
Worse than looking like some kind of thug?
Speaking of which, who was this other guy?
They call him the Blade Master.
I find it extremely funny how they're bringing so much attention to that little scrape on his head, not the massive scar on his chest. It's like fucking a foot or two long, and like an inch or an inch and a half wide. That is a massive scar. No one's talking about it. That's like me getting a cut on my cheek that just leaves a small little scar, but me missing like 2 fingers, and no one mentions the 2 fingers. Nigga, that's not how that works. Let's begin the combat tutorial, simply for the sake of just showing it off. Striking. Oh, that could have been something so much worse. Striking and blocking as Gladiolus differs from attacking and defending as Noctis, while other general actions such as moving and using items remain the same. Strike. Oh, I'm so happy I get to do this again. Press square to block. incoming attacks. I didn't actually read that together. Block just before an attack lands to topple the enemy, creating an opening for a counterattack. You can also hold square to focus and block attacks, but Gladiolus will be vulnerable if he loses his focus. This is partially why I really like playing as Gladdy, because blocking with him is rewarding. When Gladiolus' valor is high, press triangle to perform one of his glaive arts. Gladiolus has several arts in his repertoire. That's right. I barely know how to pronounce that word because I've heard it multiple times throughout my life. The higher his valor, the stronger the art he can perform. By the way, that little meter. Come on. Come on. Earth Shaker. Blocking attacks and taking damage increases Gladiolus' rage. Strikes will do more damage as his rage builds. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, who do you think it is?
Catch you at a bad time.
Are you here yet?
Yeah, I'm at the crow's nest.
Good. Thanks for agreeing to meet with me.
Sure.
So, are you ready to move out?
Of course. What about you? Are you mentally prepared?
Of course. I'll be right over.
Why does this little person always have to fuck with something knowing you shouldn't? Jesus Christ, whatever.
About time.
What'll it be?
Just the water's fine. Thanks. Allow me to ask you once more. Are you sure you're ready to take on the Blade Master? I went up against the High Commander and got my ass handed to me. I didn't stand a chance. And I never will unless I get more power. Then answer my question. Are you ready or not? You think I would have called you here if I weren't? So you're ready to face death. Gilgamesh awaits challengers in the deepest recesses of those ruins. It's been 30 years since we uncovered the caves. We've sent countless expeditions, but all of our efforts have afforded us no rewards. And no survivors. Except for you. You undertook the trial, and you made it back alive. Barely. Let's move. Did you tell your friends why you were taking off? Just said it was business. Didn't want them getting all worried about me. Well, knowing your pride took a beating.
This is, you know how this is Gladdy's like normal running animation. Like he does this just faster. He gets a new one. He gets this. I don't know why they didn't put that in the game. Like in the main game. Also, he can roll just like Noctis. Notice how much slower he is? Because he's like 100 pounds heavier than Noctis. He's got to weigh like he's got to weigh like a solid 100 pounds more just simply because of muscles compared to Noctis. Will this take me an hour to do? Oh.
Alright, I've got this.
We got this.
No turning back now.
Yeah. We got it, homie. If you didn't know, clearly this is my favorite of the DLC that's coming out. Because I get to play as Gladdy. Prompto's coming next. And then, I don't know what else. I don't know when Prompto's coming either. I thought he was coming last month. I thought it was going to come a month after each other. But no. Ooh.
You're alive.
Not for long.
It's over. Who are you?
One of many who have these grounds. Following our leader in death is in life. Not what our souls will make. Clinging to the vestiges of our past.
Why?
To test those determined to become the King's shield. And prepare them to inherit the power they pursue.
The Blade Master's men have sworn their loyalty both before and beyond the grave, scaring off the unworthy. Then they'd better prepare for disappointment. That don't scare easy.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. There's gonna be a lot of talking in between action, so I apologize, but I didn't make the game, so Oh. Get the fuck out of here.
Pathetic. It's over.
Fuck you.
Too slow.
I love playing as Gladdy. Mainly because of that. It might take me like like a video and a half to do
The
this.
way to go is down.
Ooh.
He ain't going down without a fight. Pathetic. Hard and fast. It's all yours, Marshal. Well, don't mind if I do.
Jesus.
Pathetic.
come to prove yourself worthy of my mantle?
I do. I am here to undertake the trial of Gilgamesh.
And what is it you hope to glean?
Power. And you're gonna give it to me.
Is that so? Brute force alone does not impress. Only he who possesses both muscle and matter of equal caliber deserves the honor of fighting beside the chosen king as his sworn shield.
You saying I don't?
A great evil threatens the people of your world. It is but the King of Kings and his shield who can safeguard their lives. All those unworthy or unwilling to rise to the task meet their end here, by my blade.
I ain't meeting mine anytime soon. This trial hasn't even begun.
If you do not fear death, then go forth with reckless abandon, and prove your worth.
You are ready for this. In that case, let the trials begin. So the Blade Master. He's a master of blades. What? Are you expecting something profound?
Actually, funny enough, I was expecting Gilgamesh to be a huge dumbass, because that's what Gilgamesh usually is. He's a ridiculous, extremely powerful, but ridiculous joke character. I'll take it. Gilgamesh is rad. He's only got one arm though, which is kind of funny because he usually starts off with 2, then gets 6, 8. He gets a bunch of arms. It's ridiculous. Yeah, this might be 2 parts.
Rest up while you got the chance. Time to take a load off.
Did you expect him to be eating something besides cup noodles? Oh, Christ. I'm so happy I didn't fuck that up. Also, he actually eats the food. It's not just the food, just nothing. No, he's actually eating it. That's amazing. Video games don't do that. Simply. Not even like no, they just don't do that. That's why it's always weird seeing characters eat in games. It's really weird. But yeah, cup noodles. And thankfully, the stuff I didn't record was only getting a part for Sydney, doing the little Tau kit thing where he wanted cactuars, and the farm, little carrot farm that we have that I'll explain later, and getting the ultimate weapon, like actually acquiring it. That's all you missed. That's all I didn't record. I didn't do the quest with Gladdy. And I thank God I didn't. It's gonna be fantastic. I'm gonna make sure I'm recording that one. Really? It only took me an hour? I even took my time. Yeah, alright. We should be fine then.
The Blade Master isn't here to train you. He's here to test you. He won't go easy on you just because you joined the Crown's Guard. So, no mercy for newbies like me. So what? The weak aren't worthy of serving as shield? In his eyes, the weak aren't worthy of living. All of them are fools, punished for aspiring beyond their station. I was a fool back then, too. And I was punished. But you weren't killed. Maybe you weren't worthy of serving a shield. But he must have seen you as worthy of living. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. That was much more than a soup.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? We're gonna learn more about Core than we are Gladdy in this, by the way. I'm just gonna get that out of the way now.
Keep your eyes and ears open. Done and done.
Get the fuck out of here. Nope. Come on. Core, why aren't you doing anything? Oh. There's gonna be multiplayer DLC for this game, as in you can play with other people. I want to know what that is, and if you can only play as the cast, I'm only playing as Gladdy. Fuck everybody. I'm not playing as anyone else. I'd love to.
Your skill
No.
is impressive. You may have the strength to defeat the darkness, but do you have the spirit to survive these trials?
Yes. Hell yes, I do. I'm actually surprised. This only took me an hour. And yeah, I ran around and got a bunch of stuff. I did everything I possibly could. Ow.
Too slow. They keep on coming. Just like I taught you. Ready? And raring to go.
I don't think he has any directional attacks. Yeah, I think it's just normal for him. Which sucks, but I'll take it. Yeah, I'll tell you this now. Well, for one, I'm definitely not going to talk as much because there's a lot of like dialogue and cutscene in this DLC, which is fine. But I'm still not going to talk as much as I probably could, simply because, yeah, there's probably going to be talking in the middle of fights, as well as this is so far my favorite part of this game as a whole. So I'm going to focus more on enjoying it, and rather than being a good commentator. And even then, what the fuck is there for me to, what is there to me to talk about? I'm playing as Gladdy and I'm beating the living shit out of stuff. I got nothing for you. I'm sorry. I am not that interesting. Oh.
What's this? A trial chamber. The handhold.
I really hope my
stops
mic
here.
isn't picking up
Good
that
luck.
dog outside. That's annoying.
Prepare yourself, young warrior, for the trials that await.
Whoa.
Prove your might.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Shall be yours.
And slam. What I wanted to say during that fight was what you want to do is not suck like me and try to block at the perfect times to counter, because your counterattacks not only do they hurt, but they drastically boost up your rage. Like you saw how I blocked the one move and it just instantly went to 3. That's what you got to do. You got to keep blocking at the right time so you can always keep up your rage. Because if you keep that up, if I keep that up, I'm just gonna mow through everything.
Our power goes with you now, young warrior.
Gladiolus has completed the first of the Souls trials. He can now perform blocks capable of withstanding the mightiest of blows, even those dealt by the Blade Master himself.
Stand tall, for the shield of the king must kneel in subjugation before no man.
Thanks for the advice. And for the pick-me-up.
Well, you made it out alive. Your
Correct.
first trial may have ended, but many more await you on your road to an audience with the Blade Master.
Korwari.
Prepare yourself.
Why were you behind me?
Might as well take a break.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop and take a break every time. Because the cup noodles give you a tiny little boost and stuff. Is that barbecue? I could save over this, really, because it doesn't change anything. I'm just doing the thing over again. But, fuck it. I'll just make it separate for now.
My father never undertook the trial of Gilgamesh, did he?
No. You want to know why?
These are really stupid questions. Why the fuck wouldn't I want to?
I do. I mean, it can't be because he was scared, right?
Not of the trial. He was scared of failing as leader of the Crown's Guard and as shield of the king. He couldn't leave His Majesty alone, weakened by the walls he was. After all, what good is a shield with no one to protect? What about you? Worried about leaving your Majesty alone?
Well, a little. But I'm gonna do what's right for me, like my father did what was right for him.
Your father chose to stay and protect the king, knowing that he wasn't exactly at his best. You chose to go and get stronger for the king, knowing that he'll be fine and you need to get better. I can respect both. And actually seeing King Regis, yeah, no, I completely understand. Because apparently he had on that leg brace for, like, ever since he was, I think after he had, like, probably before he had Noctis, like shortly before.
30 years or so?
Give or take. I was a lot younger than you are, and far less experienced. It's a wonder I even made it out alive.
This place look familiar to you?
Vaguely. The younger me had little mind for taking in the sights.
Oh, we get into one of my favorite parts, and one of the reasons why Gladiolus is bullshit. Yeah, we are. You're gonna see why this man is just stupid. I want to get that grab counter attack more. That's an item, right? I was right. Wow, that's stage 4. That took an hour. It might be like an hour and a little bit longer. Pull crumbling columns. You know, stone columns. The extremely thick and ridiculously heavy. Let me just lift up this, I don't know, 1 or 2 ton column and swing it. Don't mind me. I'm just swinging a fucking column. You know, those really lightweight columns. Nah, it's fine. He's not lifting potentially an entire ton of weight. No, this isn't probably like 800, 700 pounds. And swinging it like it's 2 pounds. Not 2 pounds, it's heavy as hell, but he's swinging it really easily, and it's really dumb and crazy. He's walking at a decent pace, too. He shouldn't be walking this fast. Oh. Gladdy is stupid strong. Like, don't get me wrong, Gladdy's jacked. He's huge, but like, not that fucking huge. Christ. I don't know, maybe I'm blowing it out of proportion, but man, this nigga's strong.
Another trial chamber. And another chance for the warriors to impart their wisdom. It won't come easy, though. You'll have to earn it.
That's fine. Is Cora with me on this one? Yeah, no, he's gone. Hello, Enkidu. Enkidu is the animal. What's it called? The animal. What's the word I'm looking for? Partner? I guess. Come on. Okay. Can't block fire breath. Ah, Christ. No point in waiting. Come here. Yeah, Enkidu is always with Gilgamesh. Damn it. Christ almighty. Ha, 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 ha. And he's kind of his best friend. In the case of Yojimbo, which is probably like the only known for someone. Yo, Jimbo, remember his little dog? That was pretty much the equivalent. The little, I forget the dog's name. But yeah, the dog was pretty much the Final Fantasy X version of Enkidu. Motherfucker. Christ. Give me a second. Like, these fights aren't that hard, but the fact that my timing is not great and Gladdy is so much slower than Noctis makes it really complicated sometimes. Because I can't attack. Gladdy has to finish his whole animation from attacking in order to block. Or maybe he doesn't. I don't know. I didn't probably should have like tested out a couple of things more than I did.
Venture forth, young warrior, bearing our hopes and dreams.
Gladiolus has completed the second of the Souls trials. He can now perform the Maelstrom Glaive art when his valor is high.
For the shield of the king must safeguard our future.
Hey, Core.
The skills shared by these souls been passed down for generations. The shield of the king would do well to put them to good use.
That becomes a mix of his Tempest art, which I stopped using after a while, and Dawn Hammer. Where you at? Where'd you go? Jesus.
Gotta say, this place ain't like anywhere else in Lucis. It's all yours, Marshal. Well, don't mind if I do.
Whoops. What? I'm probably gonna have to keep apologizing for the utter silence on my end, but man, I really enjoy playing. Oh,
These grounds, all of them fools, unprepared for the dangers lurking within. They all meet with the same fate, as will you.
I don't think so.
damn right.
You may, but I know otherwise. The Lucis you call home is nothing like the Lucis I once served. Your age has forgotten the horrors of war, coddled by the king, and drunk off the complacency of peace. No shield worthy of defending the true king could be born from such depravity.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Look on the bright side. Everyone loves an underdog.
You ain't wrong, buddy. Jesus. It's Bandersnatch again. Hey, buddy. I have a pillar. Oh god. Ah. They fucking, like, they nailed how Gladdy plays, because he's really slow, but all of his hits have so much weight to them, it's crazy. And it's good, because when you have a big, strong character who uses a big, really heavy sword, that's what you want. You want all of the moves to come out slowly. You want all of them to feel like they're heavy. And it's fucking awesome. When you land that last hit where he just swings his sword from completely behind him and just slams it forward.
Even when your flesh fails you? Or will you fall to your knees?
Rude. Where's the next damn stop? I'm running out of time here. But yeah, they did a good job with this, and I like it. I can't wait to play Prompto. Ooh, and Iggy. I hope all of Iggy's attacks are very, like, precise. Like, I want him to be all about precision. Ow. Give me a second.
Pathetic.
Oh.
It's over.
Sorry about that, Core. There's so many boxes. Ah, fine. Oh, thank God.
Might as well take a break.
I guess, yeah, that's a save file from stage 4, not the entirety of it. I forget what stage 4, I'm pretty sure stage 4 is supposed to be the last one. Or I saved before it. And then there's the boss fight. But yeah, oh well.
Never thought I'd make my way back to the tempering grounds.
You said it's been 30 years. Were you as immortal then as you are now?
If you want to know, I'll talk.
Of course I do.
The Blade Master. What was he like?
I don't remember much, except for those eyes. They pierced my heart and peered right into my soul. It was like she knew my every move even before I did. Try as you may, there's no fooling those eyes.
We'll see about that.
Alright, that's enough of this ass kicking for now. I will continue. In a bit. Okay, I get it. Stop. Now it's not funny. Goodbye.